So you want to vlog your uneventful life to society and share your stupid, pointless thoughts with the world in a cinematic fashion. I have thoughts on what you should consider, lens flare boy, what to get and what not to.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So I wrote down a bunch of principles to look for in your vlogging cam. I'm really trying to get that. I can see the lens pointing in the sun. Why? That brings us to our first point. Traffic noise sucks, doesn't it? So right now, I'm on the lav, but experimentally, we have wind protection here, and you can see how much worse it is when we're doing this kind of audio. It's so bad, but it could be so good if it was shotgun and you were closer. So ultra wide lens that makes it so portable and fun. Whereas I'm tethered, or you have your Bluetooth AIDS radiation device. So the real debate comes in, do you want an ultra wide lens with inbuilt audio? That's the debate. Like a Canon V1 is a very wide lens, and a lot of people are using that internal audio. Okay, you would hold it right here and it would be somewhat okay, but it's not a stereo mic, that thing. That's the one problem. There are mics on top of the camera. They should be front facing for the vloggers you supposedly designed it for. By the way, we're on the Sony X3000 with the Glimmer Glass 3 device and cropped in to somewhat avoid those vignettes of this device that was clearly not designed for this. So like that is the ultimate debate. Really, like it's settled with the DJI Pocket 3 and a lav mic plugged right into it. Then you don't really have to think, but I don't love the tether thing. And then when I got to put it away, I have to unhook the tether. That's not fun. And your wireless life is not much better. Don't pretend to yourself you have like heart rabies from the frequencies. But here's the problem. Wide angle, fun for this, but that's the least cinematic look for everything out in the world. So like there's a sweet spot and you could solve it all with a crop in slow-mo, which some cameras do. Oh, we'll talk about those. But like if you want to go travel somewhere, I need to film the people in slow motion and put it to music so you can get a feel of the town, as we will witness right now. That's what I'm talking about when we're travel vlogging cinema style, with music and emotion. And ideally you would have a bit of a crop on that. So it's, just imagine a 4K sensor, 9 megapixels, you're doing excellent 4K up to 120, But then for the super cinematic 240 frames per second, it crops into the 1:1, and now your wide-ass lens is a little more cinematic, and then you get the cinema. But no one's doing that, except Fuji. Okay, now we're on the DJI Pocket 3. Sorry if my mind feels scattered, but I'm trying not to die in a crowd of people on a skateboard, and my thoughts are scattered, much like my life and bedroom. So sorry about all that, but really, when I'm trying to sum up the whole, what I'm looking for in a vlogging camera, it's something that's wide and fun, has amazing audio, and then can also do super slow motion, 240 frames per second minimum, in a little longer of a focal length, ideally, than the ultra wide. So like, Fuji is my sweet spot because you can get an 18mm lens that's super light on the Fuji XS20, and then you're cropping in 29% for the HD 240, and that gives you like a 40mm almost. And it's like, well, yeah, okay, we're rocking. But the DJI does enough as well. I don't like DJI as a company because they track your life. You can't even use their product without signing up to an app, and it's the dumbest thing ever. You should never, no other camera does that, or GoPro. The only reason I'm even debating upgrading from this is to get something pocketable like the X3000 was, but it's the audio solution that just, you can't beat a lav mic for when it's windy or there's traffic. So I don't know why I'm even looking for something that can't possibly exist. A shotgun that sounds better than a lav mic. No matter how close you hold it to you, it ain't gonna be the same, but there are some options. Sony X, oh my God. I almost died like 100 times. But let me give you some examples of what I'm talking about. So technically, Sony X3000 with a wind fluff on it is giving you about as good audio as you're getting in camera. And it's okay. See, like super loud motorcycle, not so bad with the lav mic, is it? It's okay. He did slow down quite a bit, and he's old. He's not keeping up with his buddies, as we saw earlier, but whatever, he made it. The Action 4 and Action 5 and GoPro 13 and whatever's coming soon, none of them have like common sense wind protection areas. Like the Action 5, I think, has like 4 different mics all over the place. Don't quote me on that. It's just not, why is there no magnetic wind cover if I want good audio from a front-facing mic? It doesn't even have to be a shotgun, but I would prefer it. Reject something. Reject that old man. You heard him still somewhat. It's bullshit. All of those cameras except GoPro can plug a lav mic directly into it with at least a dongle. Right now I have a dongle and things might happen badly. I don't like that whole thing, but X3000 is the only one with a 3.5mm mic jack. Explain that. 2014 technology. Oh, we need to revisit those pyramids. When it comes to size, this is obviously not big, but it's not pocketable. That's what makes it a travel option. When it's in your pocket and you pull it out at inopportune times, like, oh my God, an elephant on the road, and you just pull it out, whereas this, it's likely going in your bag or something. You're not gonna get the moments. So like, could you travel with this? Yeah, of course you could, but it's no pocketable X3000, and that's why size matters. Like, at this point, you might even want to bring a mirrorless. I'm not saying there's one in my knapsack that we're going to switch to soon on a better street to enhance the beauty of it. But that's why I'm revisiting the idea of a Canon V1. I don't know what the mic's going to sound like because not one reviewer goes anywhere loud. They're like, oh, here's what it sounds like in my forest where there's not even a sound. The tree falls and you can't hear it. The tree didn't fall. No squirrels died. You know that. You don't exist unless I'm looking at your video. So that's true, isn't it? And the Canon V1 is not pocketable at all. That'd be a heavy-ass pocket weighing down your life, but whatever. It would be at least, if the audio's good, you could be close and somewhat cinematic with HD 120. That's why it's already automatically discontinued. Because if you don't have 240, go away. Now, when it comes to phones, I don't know, like some of them look okay. I'm sure the iPhone 17 with its Apple log would look pretty cool, but here's the thing I disagree with. Everyone's like, you already have your phone with you. Mine's in my knapsack on airplane mode. Thank you very much. No thanks to your life. It's not in my pocket at all time. I like my balls not being irradiated by your government. So no thank you to that. And if you were to vlog, you need to rig it up if you're serious with audio and like tripod and the clamp, and then you're no longer, that's not in your pocket at all. I wouldn't trust iPhone audio in a windstorm like I would a lav mic. And can you plug one in directly? No. No. I still have my Huawei P40 Pro. I do not see a reason to upgrade. Nothing's like, oh wow, can't wait to have that. The Xiaomi with their Zeiss. It's like, oh, 240p that's completely overlooked, over sharpened. I'm not into that fakeness. The real cinema comes when you switch to a 3D popping setup. Oh, damn it. I thought I had some sunlight. That's the problem with Toronto tall buildings. They block out our sun. We're on the Fuji X-H2S 18mm22 at 24.5 to hopefully bring some background into your heart. Am I in focus? Hardly ever, probably because of the sunglasses. So now you're in a whole other category of, wow, tripod, way heavier. Now you're dedicated. People are staring at you. I'm black as the night, out of focus and cold now. Thank you for nothing, Fuji. But now at least you get some 3D pop in your life. Does it matter? Yes, to me. Like, it would hurt to buy something without it, knowing like a kit lens. Because on my list was Canon R50V with the 10-18 RF lens. That would be super portable, handheld, very light, very wide, but when you go to get that cinematic B-roll, it's not gonna be cinematic, it's gonna be kit lensy, and it's disgusting. So, I don't know, like you move up to this level, it hurts, and you don't really want to do this. Like around my city, and the Staves, probably not great if you're not on a skateboard. I don't know, man, it's not the best thing. So like the most ghetto options would be that R50V, the Z50 Mark II with the 12-28 would also be that ghetto, maybe even a slight improvement. But like just optical stave, I don't know, somewhat good enough. The ZR is the last one we'll talk about. 26mm 2.8, very light, very wide. You could get street stuff with that. Wait for the lighting. Let's just stay here. No, there's a bet. Oh my God. Oh God, I suck at riding and living. So the ZR, I still don't know if you have fixed my DaVinci problem where 20.2 ruined my editing spiel. And it's unusable, so I'm never updating DaVinci again unless one of you have fixed it, which means I can't use Red Raw anyway. And you don't get it in 240p anyway, but okay, whatever, it's light, it's actually lighter than this. You could get by, but like it wouldn't be handheld. You need the tripod like this, and it's insane. It's insanely stupid. There's a Cybertruck. He's cybering his way through life. Some of that could have been in focus. You have to admit that. This is where Fuji struggles the most, I've noticed. Backlit in beautiful scenarios like this, it just refuses to see you. It's such a problem. It's so unfortunate, and I can't switch to manual focus while recording. It's painful, but if we were to sum up all that nonsense I just talked this whole video, probably just go with the Pocket 3. It makes the most sense. It's the least amount of compromises for the best footage. Sony X3000's cool, but it's 240p. You're not really getting nice cinematic video of your streets. You could go all the way up to this. It's way better, but is it worth the inconveniences of being out of focus? I can feel the lens hunting. I can hear it and feel it, the vibrations. I don't know, it's worth it sometimes for the occasional vlog. Plus you can blur your background somewhat. You have to admit, I just ruined your life by doing that. And the autofocus hunting will be real from this point on out. But vlogging can be fun. I do miss it. The fun moments that we could have had, not one fun moment happened in this particular video, but it's because I'm not in the groove of it. If I was doing this daily, going to different areas, we'd have more fun, but we're not having that at all. But if you're self-conscious, you can't do this with a huge-ass mirrorless camera and you're walking down the street and you're panicking. Whereas the X3000, no one really notices it. So start small and see if you even like it. use your phone. People just think you're on the phone ordering pizza or something. No one ever looks at my phone. They're so brainwashed to be phoned up all day long. They're just like, yeah, of course he has a phone. He's doing whatever he's doing. Yeah, I'm vlogging your life on my phone. It's my phone. I do what I want here. So what do you think? What's the best vlogging camera? It's this one. I would say the XS20 is the one you would want. Super light with this lens. You might never be in focus, but you could be at some times. So I'll be leaving after Bitcoin leaves you. And that's fun. Subscribe for more videos.